a champion in 3 different weight classes, headlining his 5th pay-per-view. There's no one else in the division doing what Tank's doing.
Fight fans, welcome back.
So you're gonna knock out Gervonta Davis?
I will knock out Gervonta Davis, yes.
Finally, 2 undefeated stars will meet, both carrying an unwavering confidence that they are the man to beat.
With apologies to Ricky Hatton, there's only one Tank Davis.
One big left hand has won this fight.
A bona fide Baltimore banger looking to refocus his energies to matters inside the ring and eliminate a fierce rival.
Body shot, goes down, and right now he goes. He's good hook.
Facing a Los Angeles talent eager to display the steel that lies behind his public persona.
I want it sooner rather than later, but you know how boxing is.
In this latest episode of our Closer Look series, we present Gervonta Tank Davis versus King Ryan Garcia.
Ryan's no pushover and Tank knows it.
Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia.
Undefeated. The brother's bad. He's a bad brother. But so is Gervonta Davis.
If he won it, let's get it.
Why is that fight against Tank Davis so important to you?
Ready.
Because that's gonna give me the respect I deserve, and I'm never afraid. I'm trying to tell you, and you're gonna see that come out when I fight Tank.
Almost 3 years ago, a Motivedia video anticipating a Ryan Garcia Tank Davis fight clocked over 5 million views, reinforcing the vast interest in a matchup between 2 power-punching pugilists.
Linares, and then hopefully Campbell, then Gervonta in December.
Are you buying the hype that this guy's going to be the next great thing in boxing?
Well, we'll soon find out on Saturday night.
I guess we will. He'll be the perfect test for you. This is a big step up fight.
Sits the kid down.
I got up. It was a good shot. I was cold, and he caught me, man. I was like, yo, I got dropped. This is crazy.
Now we're gonna see what this kid's made of. Body shot, and now Campbell is down on a knee. 2 knees.
I told everybody it was gonna be a body shot. Look at everything. I knew it was gonna be a body shot long ago.
The poor guy couldn't breathe. You see the slow-mo of it? It looks like his whole body collapsed.
Luke Campbell said it was the toughest shot he'd ever been hit with.
He's like, I've been practicing this.
Well, because no one takes the kid serious. And like time and time again, he's proven he's fucking lethal.
I'm a man of my word. Let's go, Tank. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go.
At that time, Tank had just solved the riddle of Uriorcus Gamboa, ending the Cuban enigma in round 12 with yet another stoppage.
He is the new WBA lightweight champion of the world.
2 months later, Garcia iced Francisco Fonseca in a round, and the stage appeared to be set.
I'm ready to go after everybody. I want everybody. Let's go. I'm turned up. I'm turned up. Let's go.
However, despite back and forth callouts,
it'll be the biggest purse that Tank Davis has ever made.
A serious fight date always failed to materialize.
Tank, listen. Ryan Garcia wants to fight you. What do you think?
He don't. He gonna get fucked up.
Until now.
And it's finally here. I had to chase him down, but we finally made it happen.
There is a lot to be said that Ryan Garcia is a bigger star than Tank Davis. I'm not saying he is, but Ryan Garcia is a massive star with a different audience.
Yeah! Do you consider Ryan an underdog? I know he's bigger, but...
I'll consider him an underdog because of the explosiveness in his punches. Ryan's a very explosive puncher, what people don't understand.
Since that initial fleeting flirtation, both went their separate ways, and the likes of Lopez, Lomachenko, and Haney set the tone at 135.
Ryan Garcia did his thing, Tank did his thing, so those guys are in the back right now. This is my time to shine. I'm not going to give all that to Ryan Garcia. F*** you. You know what I'm saying? It's just really, that's how I feel.
After blitzing Fonseca, King Rye was absent for almost a year.
I was lost in my head. I can't, words can't really describe how it felt, but it's like being in a maze and I don't know where to go.
Before he returned at the dawn of 2021 to stop Britain's Luke Campbell.
That's a move, that's from a movie. You don't see knockouts like that.
The same thing, getting dropped can make you a millionaire. As long as you get up. Look what it did for Fury.
I just
just get up, you know, get up. I got caught with a shot. It's a part of boxing. You get caught, you get dropped, you get back up, and you have a fight. Simple.
Ryan Garcia looking to regain momentum, reinvigorate the public, and reward his fans.
Following a 15-month break from the sport to recalibrate his lifestyle and mental fortitude, Garcia returned with a points domination of Emmanuel Tego.
Kind of short-circuited him for a minute, down he goes!
And a merciless beating of Javier Fortuna.
Pushing the tempo in the fourth round, and a body shot! Punishment here tonight, out comes the mouthpiece. No mas, Ryan Garcia!
Buoyed by his victories, most importantly, Ryan Garcia looks hungrier than ever.
So I think this is going to be one of the greatest fights you'll ever see. With the amount of speed I have, the amount of power he has, explosion, this could be the greatest fight you ever see.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret.
I'm here, baby. I'm here. What they want to do, I'm here, baby. Ain't no safety on this Glock. You know? Ain't no safety on this Glock.
Following his hellacious KO of Leo Santa Cruz in October 2020, Tank Davis cut a more mature figure in the post-fight interview.
I want to give a big shout out to Leo dad. You know, through the hard times that he was going through, he was strong, and he made it through his situation. So give a big shout out to his dad, and he the real champion tonight.
His laudable patience and maturity when outpointing Isaac Cruz further ignited hope that the shy kid from Maryland had finally accepted his role as a boxing standard bearer.
You know, man, I ain't turning down nothing. It's never been a time where somebody came to me and said, we want you to fight such and such, and I was like, no, that's not a good idea. You know what I mean? I fight whoever they put in front of me. You know what I mean?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite the defending champion to the stage from Baltimore, Maryland.
I literally just went in there and beat the shit out of everybody, you know, and this is not going to change. He's going to get knocked out, and that's that.
Before and after his chilling dissection of brash Rolando Romero, Davis reminded the boxing world that he remains a product of the streets.
You know what happened in the city, so we ain't trying to hit none of that. I'm coming to fight. If it was the streets, these would have been smoked. And that's what it is. That's what it is.
Ryan Garcia looking to regain momentum.
What is the inner motivation for Tank Davis to take this fight?
No disrespect, but to come get this.
Personal issues refusing to evaporate, coupled with a simmering distrust of Mayweather Promotions. Is Gervonta a character who simply cannot be tamed?
The dangerous thing about Gervonta Davis, and this is one of the things that makes him as dangerous as he is he's not a deep thinker. He's a bad kid. Like, and I say that, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I'm talking about this is a kid. He's a bad
The gateway to elite status awaits Gervonta Davis.
I don't want to call nobody name out. I don't ask for. Y'all send me the name. Send me the name who I'm fighting, and that's it.
Press game time. Hey, look, I'm here to win it all, not here to waste time.
Blasting away respectable names like Leo Santa Cruz and producing a 140-pound destruction of the much bigger and unbeaten Mario Barrios has offered glimpses into his potential.
Yeah, man, he was just so quick and so elusive, man. It was kind of like, you know, you see him like here, then you see him there, and then the size difference too between us. He was way under my punches to begin with. Just knew I had to be like super careful.
This is Gervonta Davis, the guy that fought Mario Barrios, who's way bigger. Is he really worried about a big Ryan Garcia?
It is undoubtedly the biggest challenge so far for Gervonta. His highlight reel KOs regularly go viral, and his brand has punctuated non-boxing circles.
Is it just me, or can we tell every time he sat down to punch and he throws it? I think we're like, oh!
I'll be ready at all times. He wasn't alert. He was worrying about holding, so I threw the shot.
I know it's gonna be a big fight to the fans, of course, but
in the ring is going to be a more competitive fight than what people think.
I do. I think Tank's power is different. I think going up to 135 was the best thing for him.
Who ready? We ready.
But, you know, I think Tank's skills is just above these guys.
Victory for Ryan would solidify his credentials as, first and foremost, a serious boxer who just happens to have a huge social media presence. Beating Tank would also serve to silence vocal critics like Canelo Alvarez, who has openly questioned his work ethic and accused the consummate Californian of wasting his talent.
You think he can beat Gervonta Davis?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Not yet? Or
not
just,
yet. Not yet.
Still plenty of spiciness to that Canelo-Ryan Garcia relationship.
In a potentially volatile atmosphere, Garcia now holds the confidence to survive and thrive. Knocking out Tank in front of a premium crowd would prove the ultimate scalp, taking his boxing career to another stratosphere.
We ready.
I would put Ryan up there, but not on the level of Tank, Devin Haney, Lomachenko. I wouldn't put him in that category yet.
So I'm about to shock the world, beat Leonard, beat Luke Campbell, beat Gervonta Davis. Now I'm gonna go after Devin.
What Ryan has to do, have strong legs, have good feet, keep him long, bang, bang, keep it moving left to right, keep it lateral, don't let Tank settle. Because once you let Tank settle, he's going to let them big bombs off.
While disparaging Tank's short stature, Rolly Romero rushed inside with costly abandon.
Kind of awkward, but in this fight, he's not
I exposed his ass, and everybody in this room knows it.
Are you serious? Veteran trainer Joe Goosen will have Ryan thinking smarter. Handled perfectly by Calvin Ford, Tank's long arms and explosiveness allow him to instantly negate height and reach advantages.
They come to Tank's fights. This what really bothers me. Tank don't call none of them, but they always come to Tank. You know what I'm saying? So something must be special about Tank. You know what I'm saying? That they want to be in front of Tank.
With 19 KOs across 23 fights, Garcia remains dangerous. Used to finding the target sooner rather than later, he doesn't enjoy fighters who throw minimal punches. Emmanuel Tego boxed off the back foot as Ryan toiled to close off the escape routes.
It was a track down fight. I had to track him down. It's a new experience, cutting the ring off with a guy that's going to fight to survive, and I appreciate it. It was a good fight.
Patient Tank is comfortable throwing in first gear while slowing the pace down.
I'm sure Ryan's smart enough to notice that. He's got instincts to counterpunch too. He's not just a walking guy.
Wow, it's over. That's a superstar performance right there, Brian.
He's not just a puncher. He's more than that.
He is now a shot caller.
The betting line favors Tank's power and apparent sturdiness to prevail.
2023, what do you think about that fight, Tank and Ryan Garcia?
Tank is probably the most underrated guy around, man. Tank should be on the pound for pound list, man. He's like a super talent.
Few know how to box perfectly for 12 rounds against a man with a 93% KO ratio.
Somebody get a picture of this too. Both of them done. Both of them done. Look at that.
We talking just a win? We talking late KO? We talking early KO? What exactly are you predicting for this fight?
No matter what happens beforehand, when the finish comes, it will be explosive. Will either man go knockout or bust?
Let's go!
Fans in the arena and at home will be on the edge of their seats.
I'm predicting a KO, but that's what I will say, a KO.
Waiting to see who lands the first big bomb when Tank and Ryan go head-to-head.
And Jake Paul says that he's picking Ryan Garcia to knock you out. What are your response to those comments?
Jake Paul is a clown and Ryan is a baby clown. Tell him get ready.
On your mark, get set, go. And they're off. Our garden snails are blazing a trail. They've hit their pace at a bracing 0.0468 kilometers per hour. Place your bets on who will get there first. They've gone now almost 3 whole centimeters. Well, This is going to take a while. The real bet is, will they get there before the next Motivedia presentation?